Ladies and gentlemen, hope you're well. Welcome. If you have been watching the live streams, you know that I have been recently running Tenpai on the channel and managed to get an 8-win streak, promoting to Master 3, and absolutely dominate, obviously, the Master rank, especially against Malice. Realistically, shit's not working well. You know, I played a bit last night. I actually deleted the stream because it was a really bad one. Me playing tired is not the best way to go. First of all, I hope you're doing well. I'm not sure if I'd asked already, but anyway, in regards to Tenpai, I've not been having much luck, you know, and it's a stressful experience because you can dominate without fail. But that statement there was a lie, because they always have the one card out, which is frustrating. Because if you go Genroku and they have Veiler and Imperm, great, because you can tribute off as a quick effect. But the problem we've got, Ashe. Ashe affects 90% of my decks, and I struggle so much with playing it. And I know you can run Fiendsmith, obviously, engines. I have seen people say about Fiendsmith Tenpai as well, which could potentially be a thing at some point in the near future, just to be able to bait out an Ashe with the Tract or even the Engraver, even like Lacrima type play, you know. But anyway, without further ado, this is currently what I'm working with at the moment. I'm kind of dabbling between. I've recently just crafted a new Genroku, so I have 3. Obviously, ideally you don't want it in the stat in hand, but it is effective in the stat in hand. I've been dealing with a lot of Call by the Grave. So Ashe and Call by are my biggest weakness. Dora I did put to 1, but I recently added it to 2 because I don't like to give it a normal summon. Like, if I'm going to normal summon, I'm going to play into like Pydra, be able to obviously trigger off the effect. But the thing is with these, once you give it your normal summon, you have no play. Unless you're able to go with the Pydra, the Sangenkaimen activate to go Genroku special summon. And then play off them to your, you know, full Tenpai engine. The Lightning Storm's great, but the Nibiru counteracts it. But obviously, because we're in an era of Malice where they banish cards and things like that, Lancia does come up a lot. And obviously, I run 3 solely for the Malice play. But it seems to be the more I add, like Chaos Hunter as well, the more I add of these, the less I see Malice. The more I remove, the more I see Malice. And I'm in this catch-22. And initially, I didn't run a Super Poly engine. I'm still working on what we would have in the Synchro deck. Do we bin off Black Rose Dragon? Because of the fact that we would play Biden anyway, but they're just kind of backup support cards. You've also got the Meteor Burst. Your opponent can activate monster effects during the battle phase, so it's good if you're playing up against a Tenpai mirror match. You also got Samurai Destroyer, also the effects are negated during the battle phase only. Striker Dragon is just there to be able to link off to play into an SP Little Knight, even into a Erratic Seal, if we need to. Dominus Impulse is obviously a banger card. Imperm is just there so that way Impulse can get the pop off the field. But yeah, it's a tough one. Super Poly is just kind of that backup out. Like, Droplet does go hard, being able to negate cards, obviously playing into whatever we need to. Realistically, I would go Droplet, drop a couple of monsters, and then negate like a Baron de Fleur, a Polyusa, things like that. Which you could say Droplet should be at 3. Sangenkaimen obviously being at 1. You've got Super Poly, Nibiru. Look, I want to say run Nibiru at 3, but it depends on what your luck is like. If you've got a really good, like, draw power, then I would say run it at 3, just in case, because when you're playing up against Fiendsmith or even Malice, they special summon shitloads, and by the time they get to sequence, the Nibiru pops. So basically you shut down the sequence without having to use an Imperm or an Ashe or a Veiler. Obviously Ashe for Requiem, but yeah. Chaos Hunter, on the other hand, I'm debating whether or not to play it like this. Being off the Chaos Hunter, have the Lancia, have the triple nib. We will showcase it as it is now and see how this plays out. There is a potential Dragus Tapelia play. There is also playing into Starving Venom if you wanted to run Starving Venom. But there's so many different Super Poly targets for the extra deck that it's hard to fit them in alongside the Tenpai engine. But if it wasn't for us having to run Lancia, I probably would add an Engraver. Well, 2 Engravers, 1 Lacrima. You know? And I would try and squeeze Requiem and whatever into here. I wouldn't run massive package. I would run package just to be able to be Ashe. I don't know. It's work in progress. But yeah, the Guard Dragon's decent because it's 3 link monsters. If your opponent is running Malice, it's yet again another out for Malice. Lancia, Super Poly. But we'll see. You never know. We might be fortunate enough to get, I don't know. Ideally, I think Sangan Kaiman and maybe... You don't want Genroku and Stat in hand, although sometimes it is decent. But it's a hit and miss. Sangun Summoning is the best card you can get in the Stat in hand, period. Just be able to prevent, obviously, any effects being activated during the main phase. Let's go. That's actually a perfect fucking hand, if I'm being honest. You know, normal summon Genroku, trigger. The only problem is, like, I'm on the fence. They must be running Tenpai too, which is one of the situations I'm in of whether or not to run Call By. No Ghost Ogre. You reckon they've got Ghost? They've definitely got Ash. So I think we go... Yeah. I think we go Chandra. I need to know whether or not they've got Ghost Ogre. And that's the kind of issue we're in. Because I am all for adding a Tenpai, but realistically we don't necessarily need to. We've conducted our normal summon. We'll go battle phase. But the only... No, we'll go battle phase, yeah. We should be fine. Okay, full loss. That's fine by me. Fair dues. Punch with the Chandra. Trigger the Chandra. We special summon... Genroku. Punch. Genroku attacks. I'm just trying to think whether or not they're going to... Like, ideally, we don't want them to get an Ash. Fuck's sake. The choke point. Every single time. It's always the choke point. Ash is the fucking devil's abomination. Honestly. I lose to Ash consistently. This is why I don't ever summon Genroku. We'll have Hydra. And then I'll drop... I'll drop this. Okay. And I'll turn there. That's our play. That's bad. Like, see, this is a situation I was talking about. Ash is just there. Always. Religiously. You know, even when I ran branded. Okay, they had nothing. I'm curious what they were running, though. To have that many cards and not have a single spell or trap or even monster. What were they running? Super Samurai? Or no, they could have been, actually. Ah. Diabell Star Snake Eyes. Okay. I do love this. This card will always be my wife, man. I swear. God damn. But yeah. Triple Tactics Talent in Royal's pretty decent. But then again... It's one of them... I'm going to have to run Cool By. I'm going to have to. I think we drop 1 Nib, 1 Droplet. Or we can go Dominus Impulse. 1 of Impo and 1 of those. And then we can go Cool By as well. Because I am seeing Ash too freaking often. And then we add Triple Tactics. Cool. Look, I don't know how promising this will be. But ideally, I think possibly Nibiru could be... too much at 3, but it's worth having at 3 if you're playing up against decks like that. Obviously, I think Flamberge normally gets out before the Nibiru can trigger, so either way, regardlessly, you will still be in that shit situation by Nibiru in Flamberge triggers special summon 2. But work in progress, baby, work in progress. Alright, draw. Okay. This is fine. We have an Ash of our own. We have Sangan Kaiman. We have Chandra. Chandra can bring up Pydra. Pydra can go Sangan Summoning. Okay. Oh, we are playing against... Okay. This is the issue. Whenever I play up against Malice, yeah, they always have Call by the Grave. Always. And this is where Ash comes in handy. Fucking told you. I told you. Trust me. Whenever you play up against a Malice player, Call by the Grave is always in their hand. They're going to rage quit. Unless they have hair in hand. They don't have hair in hand. We're good. Can't banish. And Ash Blossom negates. So basically, we burnt 2 cards just to bait out the Cool Buy to be able to use the Lancia. And they had Dormouse anyway. Fuck's sake. But they can't banish, so we're good. So they're playing off Link play into Lingaribo, a standard play. Okay, end turn. This is fine. The second they see Chundra hit the... yes, baby. I think, honestly, I think Ash Blossom and Cool Buy are the two most powerful cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, easily. Alongside Super Poly. If we're talking top 3, Super Poly, Cool Buy, Ash. Oh, and Maxi, if you want to go specifics. I'm not including Maxi because we all know we want that fucking little shit band. You know? But ideally, yeah, I would say, if in a world where Maxi doesn't exist, aka TCG, Ash, Cool Buy. Okay, look, the more I think about it, the more top 5 I'm thinking. Right, Cool Buy, Ash, Triple Tactics Talent, Maxi. I don't want to say Full Loss because I don't think Full Loss is that broken, really. But yeah. The good thing is, now we've got Genroku, always activate Full Loss in the standby. I know you want to see if they want to summon or special summon or something, but most of the time, they're going to have Triple Tactics Talent, and this is one of the reasons why I do not wait. And every time people tell me to wait the main phase 1, it goes to shit. It's Blue Eyes. Okay, this is fine. We can Ash Blossom here. Ash Blossom. As long as they don't have Cool Buy, we're fine. They have something, though. No, they don't. Okay, good. Nice. Okay, Maiden, play True Light. Blue Eyes is still obviously top form anyway. But yeah. So we can normal summon Genroku. I don't have to worry about an Ash Blossom because the Cool Buy is there. They're going to special summon, bring out the Maiden, play into Spirit. Okay. They would have to bring out their other card if they want to prevent banishing. To be honest, it depends on how they go about it. Because obviously now they're going to equip the Neos, play into the Tyrant, Synchro Summon into Spirit. We might be good here for a Nibiru play. If we can get Nibiru off this... No, okay. No Synchro play either. Ooh, Fadra as well. Dang. Genroku. Maxi. We can play through Maxi. I'm going to trigger Empire. I do think they've got Max and Ash in hand. They've got to. They don't. Okay. Fine. Activate. The only thing I can think of is maybe Veiler. Okay, that's fine. We're Cool Buy the Veiler. We're good. Cool Buy. This is why I have to run Cool Buy. There's too many cards out there that are too good. You know, you got Fiendspiff Engine, you got Maxi, you've got Ash, you've got Veiler, you've got Ghost Ogre, you know. But to be honest, looking at it, we could play into Black Rose, really, and just nuke the board. Which could potentially be our play. Because we don't really need to attack. I think we just blow the board up. The problem is, it destroys itself, doesn't it? I think we go into Q-Belt. Okay, they knew it was over. Because that way, if we play into Q-Belt, we could have popped the True Light. True Light would have dealt with the 2 cards, and we could have just attacked. But yeah. We had a lot of choices of plays there, because even still, we could have played into Bident, Special Summon, Synchro Summon into Q-Belt, instead of going into Sangenpai, but yeah. You know, the deck works well. It's just, you gotta be prepared. You gotta know the cards. Every person's experience is different, you know, and like, depending on the timing of you playing the game as well, it could either be really good or it could be really fucking shit. You know, like earlier on today. See, this is somewhat okay. Genroku's fine. Cool Buy is kind of what I'm praying to get. Lancia, it all depends. Lancia would go hard. Okay. Yeah, we're in trouble. I don't think we win this. Droplet's fine because I can drop Lancia. We could go Dominus Impulse now, but then it locks me out of playing Lancia. The only thing I could really think of is go Lancia, but then our Dominus Impulse doesn't provide any value. But at least we can prevent banishing. Alright. Lancia. This is where you've got to be smart with the Dominus Impulse as well. Could they have Cool Buy here? If they have Cool Buy, we could play off our second Lancia. I don't think they're going to need to banish cards, so I can't see a Cool Buy being in the works for a play here. They are going after the Cool Buy. Okay. But we're going to have to use Lancia anyway, else it's just a dead card. So we'll just hit the Lancia again. I'm not sure why they Cool Buy'd it, but... okay. But Cool Buy is such a common card to be in the hand. Like, you could say to run Cross Out Designator. But for me, in an ideal world, I think Cross Out Designator isn't the best. Now we can Dominus Impulse. There we go. Then we can negate the Millennium Treasures, and that way they do not get Wedju Temple unless they already have it in hand. The only case and scenario they can do now is try and get some onto the back row, and then play into Doom Dragon. Personally, I think that's their turn done. They haven't conducted a normal summon yet, so... okay, nothing. Alright. Super Poly. Okay, that's there. Maxi. Honestly, Maxi Ash. It's all it ever is. I'm not too fearful of it. I'm scared of him having an Ash. Or a second Cool Buy. That's what terrifies me. I suppose we have the plus side. Don't Ash me. Don't. No. Fucking religiously. It's Maxi Ash. Maxi Ash. Maxi Ash. Fulos. Fulos Ash. It's always fucking Ash. Mate, it's ridiculous, man. How? Maxi Ash Cool Buy. Madness. Now they can trigger. The problem is we don't have... okay, they had Wedju Temple. Wedju Temple can now place one in Spell and Trap Zone. Do we go with Super Poly? I think we... no, we're going to have to Super Poly because, yeah, they might play into a closed thingamajig. Super Poly here. If the opportunity ever comes up, do it. Okay, they're going battle phase. That's fine. Super Poly. Drop the Droplet into a Mud Dragon. There is some cards on field which is the plus, but it all depends on what they've got face down. You know, they've obviously got... as long as they don't have a monster in hand, we might be okay. They've got 2,000 life points. We've got a Mud Dragon on field. Okay, where are we at? End phase. Okay, we just need a monster. Any monster with an attack. Not a Genroku. Just don't give me the... fuck's sake, man. You know, the worst part is the second they get Snake Eye combo, yeah, we're fucked. And I'm about to lose with 100 life point difference. Bruh. This is what I mean. Ash ruins the whole process. Crystron. Okay. Isn't that's full combo, isn't it? Clockwork Knight. Oh shit, this ain't good. Turns everything to machines. Oh, bro, we're fucking cooked. We are literally cooked. This is full combo. I don't think we're dead. I don't know. Crystron does pop off. There we go into Sulfador. Sulfador can trigger, target Crystron, destroy. Destroy the spell card. Special summon. Trigger the effect. Now you can send it to Cristrons with different names from deck to the graveyard, which then triggers... Shit. This is all because of a fucking Ash and a lightning storm at the wrong time. I don't even know how we win this. This is another reason why I have considered running Fiendsmith with Tempai. Just to get the Lacrima burn. Right, okay. So now you can trigger off Softener. Oh, you banish the inclusion. Special summon. Oh, we're fucked. Isn't Tristeros... Yikes. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how they play it from this point, so this is all fresh meat to me. Into Elasketus. No, Elaskeletus. This is ridiculous. You could just add another card. I want that one card top deck luck, man. Like, all I needed was a monster with over 100 attack, and I can't even get that. Could have been Maxi, could have been Fuelos, could have been anything. And I get Lightning Storm. Problem is, once they get their trap, cluster, you can take one face-up card on the field, or if you control, if you target two, or you can target two if you control Crystron Synchro Monster, shuffle one Crystron from your graveyard of banishment into the deck. You know what I mean? Oh, they cook. Trigger the effect, pop the Clockwork Knight, special summon. Two monsters from the deck. And special summon a Crystron from the graveyard or banishment. I don't know. I could hope that they misplay. But they ain't gonna misplay. It's ridiculous that the Millennium cards are so fucking... I don't know. I think I could get extremely lucky pulling into a Super Polymerization. That's the best we're gonna get. There we go. Into Tristeros. That way they can basically synchro summon when I activate a card effect. But then again, they get infinity for the negate regardless. So whatever we pull, mate, the only way we win this is through Super Poly. Because infinity is it's literally a negate. Plus infinity can snatch as well. So infinity can crank up to 2900. Wait, they're not even going with it. Okay. Got light. And then he would negate and destroy it. Personally, I've just gave him a direct attack, really. But at least it gets rid of one overlay. Oh, don't think about... Oh, wow. My bad. Shit. I didn't think about the special summon of Tristeros. This... So, you know when I was talking about those kind of situations where I'd lose to one card? This is the prime example of what I was meaning. Like, it's all good when it's going good, but you see what I mean? Like, I'm running Tempai, which is a deck that you would consistently think you would see a lot of hand traps, you know? Yeah, fair enough, okay, what we pull 2 Lancio, Dominus, Impulse and shit. But, like, ideally, I don't know why they didn't use Infinity to snatch it and put it into a... You know what I mean? So in some ideal world, I would have to pray I get any monster, unless that's cluster. We can bait the negate out with the lightning storm, but ideally, if they have cluster face down and it's protected by infinity, we're fucked. And even if I went super poly, see my point? Ash Blossom. Oh, it's 0 attack as well. Fucking hell, man. You can't make this shit up. You really can't. What do we do here? Just the downhill fucking infinity negate. This is tragic. This is absolutely tragic. Into another negate now, so even if I activate anything, it reduces its level when it's game. Alright, mate, it's so... Like, honestly, of any monster I could have pulled, like, I could have just summoned fucking anything, but I get this. I gotta end my turn. Like, I got nothing. All I can do is hope that I can prevent a special summon. But then again, infinity negates, so... The card that ruined me showed its face in the last guy. Now Wedgew's going to trigger and set the card into spell a trap zone. It's my go. And then Sengenijin can special summon. Oh, they're going straight to Doom Dragon, okay. And ladies and gentlemen, that is game. Switch Dragster into attack mode. And just like that, you lose. Oh, yikes. I don't know why it's going overkill, bro. Just attack, mate. Yeah, let me do you a favour. But then infinity, you can negate it. Ash ruins so many plays for me with the decks I use. But yeah. I'm hoping he just goes battle phase and then wins. I don't know why he's dragging it out more than he needs to. I hate people like this though. Dude, just fucking attack, please. Literally plays into a Baron de Fleur just to secure victory. It's like, mate. Yep, okay. Target the Excel Synchron. Ranks to 2500. Just attack. Put your dragster into attack mode, mate, and then the fucking battle phase. Fucking hell. Weirdos, man. Anyways, if you enjoyed the content, like the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, it'd be greatly appreciated, and 100 life point comeback on straight bullshit and unfortunate RNG. But ladies and gentlemen, take care. Au revoir.